I was just talking to my homie Nick. We were sending each other videos on our iPhone, but we're about to make them in a TikTok series. The post run clarity. I almost said post nut clarity, but that's the opposite. But we're gonna start making TikToks to each other and stitching in the morning because those are the times that we get the best thoughts. Like I made a video about that before, but I was doing voice memos, but then I realized that the videos are probably going to be better because then I could just make that into something too. I usually don't carry my phone, but I might have to as much as I dislike it. But today, one of the post-run clarity thoughts that I had, hold up, let me pour up some, I got Celsius powder. I'm trying to block my face, but I'm a meth head, so yeah. But one of the post-run clarity, I had a few, but sometimes the ideas overtake them. And the one that overtook the other ideas today was something happens when you keep promises to yourself. And got this meth. But that idea was that when you're running, like I was running, and I saw that I was going faster and I was doing better than I was before because I took a few days off. I recovered. Usually I haven't a whole lot because I've just been going every day. But the thing about keeping promises to yourself is that it's completely different than the dopamine and the stuff like that you get from the ego and the people saying things to you and the perception. Because when you keep promises to yourself, it's your true self. It's who you actually are. And you know the truth. It's like people who pause the run and then make it look like you go faster. You know when you don't stop. You know when you're going faster. You know when you push through that point that was way harder and you had to have that like mental block. You had to battle that mental block. Something happens when you keep promises to yourself. It's that energy that you know that you're capable of the things that you say. You're capable of the things and you feel like you're not falling in love with ideas. You're actually executing and doing the things that you know you need to be doing. And I had this idea the other day, but I didn't film it. But this is why I'm filming right now as I'm drenched in sweat. I had this idea the other day. It was probably like a week ago. And I knew from the time I woke up, all the actions I was doing, I wasn't hanging out doing dumb shit. I wasn't going out drinking with people. I wasn't hanging out with people I shouldn't be, aka, the y'all means and whatever. But that energy went away. And then when it comes back, you got to learn how to capture it and not let that go away. You have to be present in the moment and be aware. And these are just ideas that I keep saying, and it keeps popping up in my mind because I feel like it is the most important things. Being hyper aware is a superpower in a sense. I'll make a separate video on that, but people know when you could see through things the same way you could see through yourself. And you know when you're not doing what you need to be doing. Oh no, I'm rambling now, but ran faster. That was it. If you want to watch the short versions of these every day, once I'm done running, go on TikTok or Instagram, directed by Max. And yeah, see what else I filmed today. And keep promises to yourself because that's what's going to create the person that you need to be, the person you always wanted to be. And that's not about monetary. That's about fulfilling your dreams and creative ideas. That's how I see it. But that's it today. Celsius out.